We were at the Abyss, the biggest and most elaborate haunted attraction in the state. I go every year, but this time the scares felt dull and predictable. Everything felt staged and so scary. I was walking through the butcher's kitchen scene, where an actor pretended to carve up a fake body. And that is when something caught my attention. Off to the side, partly hidden behind a wall, was a plain metal door. A handwritten sign was taped to it. The door wasn't fully closed. It was open just a crack. Maybe it was boredom, maybe curiosity, or maybe adrenaline, but I wanted to see how it all worked. I waited until the rest of my group moved ahead, then slipped away from the main path and pushed the door open. The moment I stepped through, everything changed. This wasn't a backstage area filled with props and wires. It was a cold, tiled industrial hallway lit by a single buzzing fluorescent light. The air smelled strongly of cleaning chemicals mixed with a sharp metallic odor, like old coins. I expected storage bins. I expected fake blood. Instead, I saw a mop bucket. It wasn't filled with dirty water. It was filled with thick, dark red liquid. Floating inside it were several human teeth. My stomach dropped. I pressed myself against the wall and reached behind me for the door. That's when I noticed what lay beyond the hallway. The corridor opened into a massive warehouse-like room. Thin copper wires were stretched across the space like clotheslines. Hanging from them were human faces. They weren't masks. They were pale, stretched, and drying. I recognized them immediately. The butcher from the kitchen scene. The Victorian ghost I'd passed earlier. These weren't costumes. They were real faces, removed and preserved to be reused as props. The realization hit me all at once. The scares weren't fake. The bodies weren't fake. The actors weren't actors. The haunted house wasn't staged horror. It was real murder disguised as entertainment. Then footsteps echoed across the concrete floor behind me. Slow. Heavy. A man came around the corner, pushing a small medical utility cart. He wasn't wearing a costume, just a gray maintenance uniform. On the cart were black garbage bags and a spool of thin copper wire, the same kind used in other scenes I had walked through earlier. He looked at me calmly, without surprise. "You shouldn't be back here," he said quietly. "It ruins the immersion." He took a step toward me. I didn't scream. I didn't think. I turned and ran back through the door, emerging onto the main attraction path. I didn't run through the haunted house. I walked, stiff and silent, past the fake skeletons and fog machines, until I reached the bright noise of the carnival outside. I was beyond the gates before I could breathe. I pulled out my phone and dialed 911. Then I stopped. If I called the police, they would find the room. They would find the faces, but the butcher might have some other gangs to teach me down for ruining their business. Would also find the security footage, and I would be tied forever to the discovery of the most horrific crime in the city's history. The chemical smell still clung to my jacket. I knew what was right. People were missing. People were dead. But another voice whispered, "You escaped. If you call, you go back." I lowered the phone. I am the only person who knows that the Abyss isn't a haunted house. It's a morgue that charges life. If I walk away, I am safe. If I call, I become part of it. I deleted the number and drove home. I don't know if that makes me evil by not calling the police because I prioritize my safety and family life first. But I know this. I carry the truth now. And that secret is heavier than any scream. Tell me your thoughts in the comment about the decision I make. Is it good or not?